Tes, 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 tes. Duh, selamat datang Bang, selamat bergabung. Bantu tap layar ya Bang ya, like. Subscribe
Well, football
sekalian
is, of
Abang.
course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Ada.
Things already rolling.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Wuih, pemainku
Been a
mana
couple,
wuih?
Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the
Shoot.
current crop
Waduh.
of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's
Yuk,
had some
kanan.
wow moments along
Nice.
the way.
He excels.
Mundur dulu, oke. Atas, oke. Dekat dulu, yo,
Reinders,
yo.
Trezeguet,
Belakang, balik depan,
Calhanoglu.
yo. Oke, bawah,
Nice
aduh.
interception. His positioning was spot on. DiMarco.
Oke. Bagus. Ih,
And that has left him in a heap.
yo, depan. Langsung ke,
Oh, good read.
He
ya
read
Allah.
that really well and stopped it.
Gnabry. Knocks it into space. Kirkchu. Gnabry has it in a wide
Nice,
position.
ketutup. Di sementara di
Melbourne
menit
City
ke-10
with their
masih
first corner.
0-0.
The first in the game for either side, actually.
Ih,
And he's taking no chances there. And it's made its way to him.
Malo Gusto.
And here's Gnabry.
Roberto Carlos
Roberto
offside,
Carlos finds himself
Bang.
offside.
Langsung jauh aja. Loh, pemainku mana?
And it's Kirkchu. Sends it crossfield.
Aduh.
He is just caressing the ball. And he's picked it up out wide.
Nice.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his
Okay.
contemporaries, is proving very
Mutar,
good at
mutar,
driving
aduh.
forward.
Oke.
McAllister is always looking to break lines.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Kirkchu. McAllister. And here's DiMarco.
Ah,
And this is
bahaya.
Roberto
Roberto
Carlos.
Carlos.
Flinged off greatly.
Nice. Hampir.
Trezeguet.
Yuk, mundur dulu yuk. Oke. Greenwood. Oke,
Greenwood.
atas. Modric.
Modric.
Tijani.
Pass is coming off in quick
Keren
succession
juga.
here.
Ah.
Saliba.
William Saliba.
Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's DiMarco. Ball played for Kirkchu. Oh, good spread.
Wah, jauh.
Gnabry finding himself in space.
Nggak bisa.
Getting up there.
Gila.
Modric. And that's aimed at
Go.
impressive
Nice.
job. And it's come back out to him. They've scored.
Boleh.
And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Yo, kita akan serius. Serius.
Melbourne City are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Space for him to turn and look. In it comes. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Vardiol. Modric. Çalhanoğlu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Opts for safety. Plays a sharp little ball here. And a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aku.
There's the header! And again!
Ya, nak YouTube tak patah-patah, tapi nak TikTok tak
And
tahu
now a
patah-patah.
sudden chance to counter.
Padahal FPS wis tak aduk ke lho.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
DiMarco.
FPS nang TikTok wis tak aduk biar.
And it's McAllister. Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target.
Okay.
Trezeguet. Half-time getting close now. Reinders concedes a free kick for that. Saliba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gnabry. Threads one in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Trezeguet. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vardiol. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer to McAllister. Roberto Carlos. And that's going right the way across. And it's Kukçu. And Gusto. Played back into the centre. McAllister. Now it's Girassi. Distributed tidily. Some really good ball movement. Has a look up and delivers. Akanji with the clearance. Indonesia still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Reinders. Trezeguet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. Well, a decent chance! And that is wildly off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
McAllister. And here's DiMarco. And it's McAllister. Kukcu. And it's McAllister. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Delivered with... Oh, good block. And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
So, third corner of the game. Goes for a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
McAllister. Back where it came from. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Rangers. Now it's Greenwood. It's played through for him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba. He's had it taken off him. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. McAllister. Now it's Drogba.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4, number 11, Modric. Coming on the field, number 15, Kane. Number 10, Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
Great vision. Claudio. Valverde. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. And the counter is on. 5 minutes left on the clock. Roberto Carlos. Danielson. Danielson venturing down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Danielson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos. Danielson. Kukcu. He shifted it to the flank. Danielson is wide and looking to get onto this. That is good strength. Lovely feet.
Halo Bang,
Danielson.
selamat datang, selamat bergabung.
Oh, that's neat. Drogba! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And a quick reminder today.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Around the stadium is
no time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't.
Kita melawan, wah, kekuatan kolektifnya 3200, gila. Sedangkan aku cuma 2800. Tuh, aduh, berat. Wah, gila, 100 semua. Mantap. Jadi akan menangkah ini atau akan kalah lagi? Oliver Kahn, Carlos Puyol, Frank Becker, Cafu, Roberto Carlos. Wah, gila pemainnya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shevchenko. That has been slung wide.
Okay.
Played through for the wide man.
Umpan Shevchenko.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Nice. Bagus banget.
Promising position. Çalhanoğlu plays it in.
Shevchenko.
Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Reinders. And Guardiol passes short and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Gak bisa ngejar, Bang. Nice.
He's found a way through. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Yo, atas.
Played out towards the right wing.
Zeki Zaru.
In once more. That's a fine interception. Indonesia, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. In towards the back stick. Important interception. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Reinders. He's had it
Jauh
and
banget.
over. Just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Modric. Indonesia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
Greenwood.
He's picked his way through. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Modric menendang. Umpan ke kanan.
Ini!
Reinders.
Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
One day. Modric.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find.
Yes. Tutup bang. Nice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Okay.
Guardiol defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Modric.
Reinders.
Reinders.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nice sequence of passes
Modric.
this. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Corner kick lagi.
It's their second corner of the game.
Modric menendang. Messi yang dituju.
A reprieve for the time being.
Oh, serangan
And now they
balik.
can spring out of defence.
Serangan balik, Bung.
And this, guilty chance! Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Reinders.
There's the shot!
Aduh.
Triol clears without hesitation.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Serangan balik, awas.
Eto,
Awas.
Eto!
Aduh.
Sensational from Eto!
Kalah juga.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Pele.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Reinders. And here's Shevchenko. Spread it left. Shevchenko. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cafu. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. De Bruyne. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Messi. Reinders. Greenwood has it out wide and in space. Impressive jump! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Calhanoglu. And it's Messi.
Loh.
Probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, sweet feet. Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it,
Halo,
and
Bang,
it's
selamat
all
bergabung,
still
Bang.
very much up for grabs. Indonesia finding themselves behind by just one goal.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Modric. He's looking wide. Greenwood picks it up out wide. And that is not getting there. Oh, it's come loose. Totti always looking for that half a chance. And he welcomes it in. This is De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rashford was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he can clear it away. Greenwood!
Tipis
And
saja.
collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Great defending, strong and determined. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Takes aim and crosses. Khan claims it without any fuss. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. Modric.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pele. And it's Roberto Carlos. Totti. Pele. Takes a shot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Out of play for a goal kick. Calhanoglu. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Messi, a quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Threads one in, that's been cut out, well played. Great vision, now it's Trezeguet. Aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Looking tidy in possession here. Not the most accurate pass.
Parah, parah.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Francesco Totti. Number 18,
Oh,
De Bruyne.
strongly challenged there.
Number 15, Pele. Number 9,
Cafu.
Coming on the field, number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 19, Donadoni.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Batistuta.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Fiore.
And this is Eto'o. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some really good ball movement. Well, that's an excellent interception. And it's Van Dijk. Now it's Eto'o. Knocks it into space. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Musuhnya berat-berat semua.
And with that, it is pretty much a done
5
deal.
kali pertandingan kok menang cuma
And he's only
1.
too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Suran.
And when the manager called on him, he was
Nggak
only
bisa
too happy
ngejar
to
ini,
repay
Bang.
that faith.
That's just
Skill
as the
pemainnya
And
busuk,
that's it.
Bang.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Wait lu nggak? Lagi baik. Wah, parah. Lagi baik.
Ya.
Ding.
Let the beat drop.
Onik RRQ. Kalah sih pasti sih RRQ sih.
Yo kalah.
Wes main dulu. Kita cek kekuatan lawan dulu, guys. 3100 mending lah daripada tadi 3200. Parah banget. Bisa ini, yuk bisa menang nih harusnya nih.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Lyon.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Ball swung in. Corner then. Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Inzaghi getting this one clear. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. And it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Greenwood. Shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to belt it away. Indonesia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Linton, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Akanji. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. The ball has bounced loose now. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Indonesia have their 3rd corner. Inzaghi clears it away. Referee's given a throw. Modric. Çalhanoğlu. Decent chance! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Indonesia currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Now it's Greenwood. Linton. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Inzaghi. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Gila.
It's not an especially good pass, that. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Well read, nice interception. Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Half an hour played now. Spread to the right. Reinders. Now it's Greenwood. Well, there's the clearance. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Back where it came from. Trezeguet gets into a good position. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. He's in plenty of space here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was alert to it. Shoots! And no mistake!
Mason Greenwood.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 20, Mason
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say...
And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Filippo Inzaghi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's managed... Shot! Surely! De Bruyne. And he thumps it clear. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Akanji tries to clear. Trezeguet. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And once more and for the first half, that is that. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Tunisia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Now it's Greenwood.
Nice. Miguel got this.
Space for him to turn and look. Now that's a fine challenge. That pass isn't the best.
Okay, aduh. Habis.
De Bruyne.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Greenwood.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pelanggaran.
Big chance! It's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
He's rising! He will be livid with himself. Played out to the left flank. All perfectly measured. He's had a shot! Linton. Now it's Inzaghi. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Modric. Over to the right flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Spread out to the left. Now it's Lino. Greenwood is onto this. And that should get the job done. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, no joy this time. Here comes the corner.
Hampir.
Tries to get it clear.
Lyon really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cuts it back. Jude receives it in a good position here. And it's Modric. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Modric really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's taking no chances there. Çalhanoğlu. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And the shot! deftly away.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20, Mason Greenwood.
Cross to the back post.
Is
Keeper's dealt with that.
15, Kane.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Modric. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Kane, Çalhanoğlu, Joelinton, and they can counter here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's going wide left.
Aduh,
That's a simple one for the keeper. Joelinton. Neymar tries to play it through.
Nice.
Duke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rangers. That's going across goal. Raya claims it without any fuss. Opts for safety. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's good running with the ball. That's destined for the flank. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. They're up to 5 corners now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Has to go back here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Might be danger here.
And again.
It's Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Neymar with the clearance. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Modric! Yes!
Flashing
Up
berkelas.
by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the job.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start.
Yuk, 2 kemenangan lagi. Weh, semut. Kekuatan 3100 masih bisa lah, masih bisa kita hadapi. Kita lihat dulu informasi lawan. Oke, masih bisa kita hadapin guys. Lumayan lah ini, lumayan. Go, semangat. Nonton lab sih. Live Mobile Legends apa ya? Ayo waktu dulu no ya. Selamat di live Mobile Legends.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Wih, tak ada lot enak no.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Sing lompat-lompat lho,
So we're very much on the way now. Well, this is a formation which seems to make pretty clear what their intentions are, Jim.
Well, Peter, when you have that many back, there's only really one tactic you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack. And while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you very little options attacking-wise, with effectively just one outlet.
Not too much possession football then.
Definitely not. They'll be trying to play with real efficiency.
He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread out to the left. That has been cut short. Now it's Nunez. Yamal.
Okay, Luka Modric.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Tries one from range! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the ball is out of play. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Reinders. Neither side yet able to find the net. Trezeguet. And it's Van Dijk. Some really good ball movement. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister.
Okay.
And it's made its way to him. Modric. Modric cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Park Ji-sung is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yamal. And it's McTominay. Reinders. Reinders.
Nah,
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Gaya karakternya lah.
Saliba. Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Oh, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Çalhanoğlu. Gvardiol. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his way through. Plays it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Massaro. Reinders. A probing pass. And it's Modric. Yamal. McTominay. Well, that has not gone well. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Yamal gets into a good position. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Reinders. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Trezeguet. Massaro. McTominay receives it in a good position here. Now it's McTominay. McTominay showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance for a shot! Barcelona!
4 menit 4
A goal at a really telling moment. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever...
He's rising! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, nicely intercepted. Reinders. And it's Modric. He's in plenty of space here. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Modric. Indonesia still this single goal behind. Space for him to turn and look. Pulls it back. Towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Just about up to the hour now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Long time, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Reinders. Can he get on the end of this? That's a throw.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he's had it nicked away.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Knocks it out wide. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Reinders. And claimed it back swiftly. Massaro. Now that's well seen too. He's got away. It's a good-looking delivery. Vardiol clears it away. Opts to play it. Shapes to shoot! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Nganggo iki sok. Goblok iki.
Beberapa.
Dan parkir kuwi.
Gak bisa kan? Yo, aslinya iso. Nabeh. Kan yo.
Tapi ki mau buat downloadnya Roblox kan. Oh. Bariki. Habis ini kita ganti game ya teman-teman. Mohon maaf. Kita mau cari cuan dulu.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. No way through. And he's picked out the run.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Akanji. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's a shade optimistic.
Indonesia really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Greenwood. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This looks promising.
Reinders really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just 5 minutes left. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Greenwood! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he's gone backward here. Thinks about the shot.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Look at the space here. At least. Oh, good climb. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. That's it. There will be time for no more. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced.
About our differences, and we don't talk